kunamibya kuchalo chabafita.
The voice may be quieter, but the love of music is still strong. We meet Kaunda at his home in the Zambian countryside, 20 minutes from the capital, Lusaka.
Discrimination is something I began to fight when I was very young.
Northern Rhodesia, soon to become Zambia, a young Kenneth Kaunda was fighting colonial rule and racism.
We were going to defy unjust laws, conditions of slavery, more or less, where you go to go and buy food, go and buy something from a shop, you go and do that through a pigeonhole, because the door, open door, is for white people. And if you're black, you must go and stand by the window, no matter how long it takes to serve you, no matter how many you are, long queues. There was segregation of the West form. We followed Mahatma Gandhi's teaching here, and we decided to fight our struggle, to follow up on our struggles using methods of non-violence.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our 11th Zambia Live chat show. We play a tribute to President Kenneth Kaunda, who recently passed away. We later joined directors of FUNZA to talk about our joint venture fundraising for Oxygen for Zambia and how we could help to make a difference. We now move over to Lusaka, Zambia to join our host, Kala Patel.
Good evening, everybody. Marimate, good evening, because it's evening here. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. Good to see you all back again. Firstly, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Bhupendra Masa, Iqbal Bhai, and Praful Bhai for volunteering with the entertainment. They're always coming forward and it adds to the program. So thank you very much to you people. Also like to give an update on the oxygen concentrators that we ordered from China. There is a delay in the freight as there is flight, as there's only one flight coming in from China. But hopefully next week we should have them in.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Guru me deva sarvakarye susharvada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. I'm going to sing a tribute to Kenneth Kaunda, who passed away recently. Mangalaman Dirkhono Dayamaya Mangala Mandirkhono Jivanavana Ati Vegevatayu Dvarayubho Shri Shubhoro Timir Gayune Jyoti Prakasya Shri Shune Puramalyo Dayamaya Mangalaman Dirakholo Mangalaman Dirakholo Dayamaya Mangalaman Dirakholo Nama Madhuratam Ratyo Nirantare Nama Madhuratam Ratyo Nirantare Shishu Saha Preme Bolo Divya Trushatur Amyo Barak Divya Trushatur Amyo Barak Prem Ami Ras Doro Dayamaya Mangalaman Dirkholo Mangalaman Dirkholo Dayamaya Mangalaman Dirkholo Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Over you.
Thank you, Jai Sri Krishna. Thank you very much, Bhupendra Masa. Okay, can we start with Santubai? Would you like to unmute yourself? Santubai?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We will be discussing Funza soon. Soon we'll be discussing. But let us know a little bit about yourself. I mean, where were you based here in Zambia and what you're doing in America at the moment? So tell us all about you for the moment.
Yeah, so I'm Shantu Patel. I was born in Luanshya, Zambia, and my family brought me up in Luanshya and partly in Andola. I went to UNZA and I went to School of Medicine at the Ridgeway campus. And after I finished my training in Zambia, I came to California, did my residency in Cleveland, Ohio, and then moved back to California, and I moved to San Diego. And I've been in San Diego since 1986. I'm an internist and I work for a hospital group called Scripps, and I've been with Scripps for 30 years. And of course, we started Funza a couple of years ago. I'm on the board as is Hemant, and we are 4 board members. Anil and Hitesh couldn't join the meeting today, but at least myself and Hemant are on the meeting today.
Oh, okay, good to hear. And what about family?
Yeah, and I also do medical missions to Zambia almost every year, except for the last year I haven't done any. But the last 5 years I've been in Zambia every July. Most of our programs are based in Andola and some in Luangwa province, up in the northern province, Kasama area. And not last year, but the year before, we did a mission in Estelungu's village. I forget the name of the village, but it's almost near Chipata.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. So we'll be seeing you next year at least?
If the COVID situation improves, yes, I'm vaccinated. I would like to travel, but the situation in Zambia is not conducive for us to bring a team of a group of people.
Yeah. At the moment, yeah, but it's improving.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, good to hear from you. Sunil is going to discuss, he'll interview you about the Funza after the break, but I thought let me just find out a bit about you. And Hemant Pai as well. Is Hemant Pai on? Let us speak to him as well. Hemant Pai? Is there?
Week in the Copper Belt area. And we made another trip with the board to Zambia to donate a bus to University of Zambia, their Ridgeway campus. So as Shantu said, if the situation improves, the COVID situation, that we may make a trip in 2022, Kala, and we may see you over there. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. When you come over, let me know.
You are in
good
Lusaka.
To see you both.
You are in Lusaka.
Yes, I'm based in Lusaka.
Good, good.
Yes.
Good. And so my family is over here.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I have 3 children, and one of them is a surgeon, and the other 2 are girls doing CPA. Yeah.
Oh, good. Great to hear. Okay, so we'll be talking to you both soon. I just want to introduce Iqbal before he goes off on another mission. So
Kala,
Iqbal, if you'd like to come on and sing your song.
Kala, sorry
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. You know, I have something urgent to attend in about 20-25 minutes. We can discuss about Funza once Iqbal finishes his, if you don't mind.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely, yes. So Iqbal?
You're on mute, Iqbal. Yep.
Thank you. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, first a small, just a short song, and then another bhajan for Dr. Kaunda. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you. मैं ये सोच कर उसके दर से उठा था कि वो रोक लेगी मना लेगी मुझको हवाओं में लहराता आता था दामन हवाओं में लहराता आता था दामन के दामन पकड़ कर बिठा लेगी मुझको कदम ऐसे अंदाज से उठ रहे थे कदम ऐसे अंदाज से उठ रहे थे कि आवाज देकर बुला लेगी मुझको मगर उसने रोका न उसने मनाया मगर उसने रोका न उसने मनाया न दामन ही पकड़ा न मुझको बिठाया न आवाज ही दी न वापस बुलाया न आवाज ही दी न वापस बुलाया मैं आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बढ़ता ही आया यहाँ तक के उससे जुदा हो गया मैं जुदा हो गया मैं जुदा हो गया मैं जुदा हो गया Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Ji. Now, this bhajan is in tribute to Dr. Kaunda, our beloved president, whom we all respected so much, and we do respect, and we pray to God that may his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you. बड़ी देर भई कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम चलते चलते मेरे पग हारे आई जीवन की शाम कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम बड़ी देर भई कहते हैं तुमको दया के सागर फिर क्यों खाली मेरी गागर कहते हैं तुम हो दया के सागर फिर क्यों खाली मेरी गागर झूमे झुके कभी ना बरसे कैसे हो तुम घनश्याम कैसे हो तुम घनश्याम तेरा बड़ी देर भई कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम बड़ी देर भई सुन के जो पहरे बन जाओगे आप ही चलिया कहलाओगे सुन के जो पहरे बन जाओगे आप ही चलिया कहलाओगे मेरी बात बने ना बने हो जाओगे तुम बदनाम हो जाओगे तुम बदनाम हो तेरा बड़ी देर भई अब लोगे खबर मोरे राम कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम चलते चलते मेरे पग हारे आई जीवन की शाम कब लोगे खबर मोरे राम बड़ी देर भई बड़ी देर भई Thank you.
Thank you very
Beautiful.
much. Thank you.
Beautiful, lovely.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Hemant Bhai, would you like to come through and tell us all about Funza?
Oh, Shantu, let's see.
Or Santu Bhai?
All right. Well, anyway, let me start and Shantu can add in. So Funza Friends of University of Zambia was established around 2012, 2013, no, 2014. And we registered our organization as a nonprofit organization in the state of California. And we are four students who graduated from University of Zambia School of Medicine: Anil, Shantu, Hitesh Chauhan, and myself. And we decided to give back to Zambia, where we graduated, where we, that's where we build up our future. And we felt obliged to give back. And we had several meetings, and our first meeting was in Washington, D.C., followed by a meeting in Florida when things were finally finalized in Florida. Prior to that, we had a meeting in San Diego. Shantu hosted that. We had a meeting in England, actually. Unfortunately, in England, it was a little bit of a disappointment, although there are a lot of Zambian University of Zambia students there, even including medical doctors, not able to board actively donate to the. So over the years, primarily our main donors have been people from the United States. Not only university students, but as the name says, it's Friends of University of Zambia. So it could be anybody. It could be anybody. It could be our friends who have got nothing to do with Zambia. It's got nothing to do with the continent of Africa, but they feel that they want to give something to that part of the world. So we've over the years we have raised money. We are concentrating on University of Zambia only for the money that goes there. We don't send money there, but we have sent books. We sponsor several students each year, medical students who run into financial difficulties. And as you know, in that part of the world, that is very common. We are sponsoring medical students at the moment who run into financial difficulties in their final years of medical school. And we have donated books worth thousands of dollars over the years in several batches, including an $80,000 bus to the University of Zambia Medical School. That bus was needed because they were having difficulty in transporting medical students to the villages when they do rotations in the remote part of the country. So that bus we donated in 2018, and that has become very useful for the university and the medical students. We are 4 members of board members, and we have committed ourselves in donating to the cause each year. So that's what we do. So we participate very actively, financially also, and volunteer our time and effort. The organization, the membership is small, but we've been over the years been able to give back to the University of Zambia. And we're hoping to improve on that over the coming years and increase our donor base. We've held a golf championship, a golf tournament also in Nashville, Tennessee, to raise the money. So we have been able to do that too, several years back. Shantu, you want to add something?
Yeah. So, Hemant, the only thing you forgot was when COVID broke out, we did a personal protection equipment supplied to University Teaching Hospital, and it was worth $20,000.
Yeah, I actually did inform Sunil, and I think, I don't know, Sunil is probably aware of that, or the admin of Zambia Lounge, but yes, that is true. Shantu, as Shantu mentioned, it was about 20,000, and we got it delivered from Hong Kong, from the same source that we are getting the oxygen concentrators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the idea here is to be able to spread the word and obviously share it with the Zambia Lounge members. So although we, as admin, know about it, it's basically using this platform to spread the news that we are working together to obviously follow your good work, which you did last year, to continue with what is necessary in Zambia at the moment, with urgent equipment response, which we already doing with supporting first delivery of oxygen concentrators.
Right, and as the Funza board held a meeting about a week or so ago, about 10 days back, Shantu, myself, Anil and Hits, and we came to the conclusion that we will participate in this fundraising by contributing 25% of the money raised by Zambia Lounge members. We will contribute 25% towards the cause.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much
Thank you for that.
appreciated.
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask, you have somebody here at the University Teaching Hospital who you liaise with in order to know what is required by them?
Yeah, so I mean, at the moment, of course, oxygen, we have our ex-dean, Dr. Feston Goma, whom we are constantly in touch with, and he will be the person coordinating the handover of the oxygen concentrators to the university, to the hospital, just as he did for us for the PPE last year. Of course, they require everything. Obviously, they require everything. You know, the basics, the PPEs and everything. But at this particular moment, oxygen concentrators will be of great help because people are sick already, and that's what they're trying to save. You know, the protection part is there, the prevention part is still there, but I think right now concentrating on the oxygen concentrators would be quite beneficial to them. You know, that's what I feel at the moment. But I mean, they require everything. If we are able to give them.
So the only thing is that it's good to know that there's somebody here that you can rely on that is going to make sure that the items go to the people that requires it. That is what I wanted to find out. You see that if we had a base here.
Right, and it's handed directly to the hospital with the current dean and sometimes the vice chancellor also. So other members, and it's you know, it's recorded. I mean, last time with the donation of PPE, we had the newspaper people also over there. So you may have seen that.
Okay. Perhaps
Hemant Taylor. Something?
Hemant Taylor is one of the sponsor of fundraiser who have provided money. Would you like to say something to Funza or ask question?
Hi, thank you. Thank you to Hemant Patel and Shantu for organizing this. Please let me first of all begin by dedicating a little prayer to Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, who passed away sadly, and I say Jai Shri Krishna, and I say to his soul, I hope it'll be in peace. So back to you, Hemant Patel. You mentioned we in the UK, you didn't have much participation from our side here. I think it's making the UK people, the UK UNZA students or former UNZA students aware that this platform does exist. I must be honest, I didn't know anything about this until you came along and introduced yourself with this Funza. I had by text a conversation with Urmila, and she was asking, how do we go about this? And we were I was completely completely oblivious. How do we get to organize this? So I'm glad, first of all, you came along. I will start spreading this word around, but I think through this platform here, the Zambia Lounge and the organization that you have, we will now try and get more awareness amongst the UK Zambian population, anyone who wants to join in, of the situation there, and we'll try and get more funds paid into this. So thank you for the excellent work you guys are doing.
Thank you.
I think this will be an ongoing situation, so we need to continue funding this. And
thank you.
Ensure
thank you, Hemant.
Get something, yeah.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Does anybody want to ask questions to Hemant? He's leaving shortly because he's got another appointment. Arvind Bhai?
Hemant Bhai, would you have an update on the latest amount we have raised
yes.
so far?
Right. So let me give you four figures. The actual amount raised by Zambia Lounge was $4,669. Okay. Of which $4,112.80 was sent for the four oxygen concentrators, including the freight. There's $45 wire cost and PayPal fees of $154.55. So being that the amount raised by Zambia Lounge was $4,669, Funza, we contributed 25% towards it. So that's $1,168 added to that amount. So right now, basically, we just have $1,524 on hand. That's including our contribution, Funza's contribution. So it's not a big amount.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's $1,524 as of today. Of course, that's not enough to buy multiple oxygen concentrators, but hopefully there'll be more money, raised, and we'll continue to match 25%. And we can send at least another about 4 or 5, at least 5 oxygen concentrators, or even more.
No, we look forward to that. The effort is.
The thing is that at the moment, they've also been donors from other people. The Muslim community also donated a lot of oxygen concentrators. So I think we just need to find out from the dean or the doctor. So like I said, there's been a lot of oxygen concentrators donated. Maybe they'll need some more later on. But if we can find out also what other things they require. They were also given, I think, about 2,000 oxygen cylinders were donated to help along with it. So like I said, instead of inundating them with a whole lot of one type of item, if we can just find out what else is required, we can spread the help in other ways, you see? Because they're getting a lot of oxygen concentrators coming in from what the information that is put through by the Ministry of Health on a daily basis. And like I said, also the oxygen cylinders have come through. So if you can liaise with your the base here and find out what other things we can give. This is our start. Gave them 4 concentrators. They're not enough, but it's a start. And then if we can help them in other ways, that's my suggestion anyway.
Yeah, so let's hope the oxygen concentrators reach them soon, And
yes.
As you said, Kala, as you said, it will be by next week sometimes.
Yes.
So yeah, and we could, and Shantu, we can find out what other things are needed urgently.
We can help them. Yes.
Yeah, no. So it's the same list that we put together. We can just pass on that list, and maybe Professor Goma can reiterate and confirm that this is still needed. But the 8 or 10 things that we supplied them is probably the same list. I don't think things change that fast. In the requirements. I wanted to know how many concentrators are being forwarded to Zambia.
4 only.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the current situation there? Is it still on the rise, or is it under control? I don't know who.
It's coming down. The last figures we had was that the figure is coming down, not drastically, but it is down, even the number of deaths. But like they were saying that it's 23%, they want to bring it down to 5%. So we still have a long way to go, But what I'm saying is, I think they're slowly trying to bring it under control. And the main thing was the vaccines. A lot of the local people did not want to take vaccines. But now, after the 3rd wave, they've started taking. And I think that is being a big help, the vaccines. I think more and more people are taking the vaccines, and that is a big help.
I'm just being a bit selfish because my mom is still there in Lusaka.